Hi and welcome to Kirby Maths. I'm going to look at inequalities today. I'm going to start off with, first of all, looking at the 4 different inequality signs that we could have. So I'm going to divide the page up into 4 and then go through them one by one. So first of all, we have the greater than sign. And that looks like that. And the largest number is always at the opening of the jaws of this sign. So for example, we could write 5 is greater than 4. That's a simple numerical inequality, and we know that the number 5 is bigger than the number 4. If we had some algebra in that, if we wrote x is greater than 3, that means that x can be any number. It can be a fraction or a decimal as long as it is bigger than 3. And that means it can't have the value 3. It cannot equal 3. So this means x is greater than 3, but does not equal 3. Okay, so it could be a decimal, it could be a fraction, could be 3.1, 3.01. It could be a tiny bit bigger than 3, but not actually equal 3. The second sign is the less than sign. And that points the other way. And this time, the largest number is on the right here. So we could write, using the numbers 5 and 4, 4 is less than 5. And it is always the rule with these signs that the largest number is at the opening of the jaws, and this is just pointing the other way. So again, if we had some algebra and we said x was less than 3, that would mean x was any number that was less than 3, but it couldn't equal 3. So it could be a fraction or a decimal that was less than 3. It could be a negative number. It could be 0. It could be 2.999, so only a tiny little bit smaller than 3, but it never actually would have the number 3. So this is x is less than 3, but does not equal 3. Then we've got a couple of signs which are very similar to these ones. So we've got the greater than or equal to sign. And that looks like this. It's like the greater than sign, and it's just got a line underneath it. So using algebra, if we have x is greater than or equal to 3, x is greater than or equal to 3. That means it could take the value 3, 4, 5, 10, 12. All of those are greater than 3. It can take the value 3, and that's different to this one because here it cannot take the value 3. So on this one, we would only have the numbers, say 3.1, 3.5, 7, 11, they could be the numbers there. On this one, where it was less than and doesn't equal to 3, it could be 2.9, it could be 2, it could be -5. And finally, we've got the less than or equal to sign, so less than or equal to, and that's pointing the other way, and again with that line underneath it. We could have x is less than or equal to 3, x is less than or equal to 3. That means it could take the value 3, or it could be 2.9, or it could be 2.4, it could be 1, it could be 0, could be -5. All of those are less than or equal to 3. Thanks for watching.